Today we are traveling to a galaxy far, far away to paint Luke Skywalker. You ever uh, you ever heard of him? Hello and welcome to another episode of Blast Arcade Painting. Today we're going to be painting some Luke Skywalkers for Star Wars Legion. The one is the sculpt with the yellow jacket, which is really cool, and then also their new Jedi Luke that came with their Heroes of Rebellion box. Super easy way to get them finished on the table and looking half decent. So let's do that now. First thing we're going to do is give the miniatures a spray of gray and then a zenithal of white from above. This is just with rattle cans. And we're going to take some Howling Sand and add in a little bit of Maize Yellow and some Speed Paint Medium. And this is going to go on his flashy 1970s jacket here. It looks brighter on the screen than it actually is. It's more of like a mustard yellow, but we're going to change it all anyway. So there we go. Next, we're taking some Goddess Glow. We're going to add a little bit of Goddess Glow to some peachy flesh, and we're going to put this on his skin. And we want to make sure we move it around. Don't let it pool too much like it does in that eye right there. I will remove that with just drying off my brush and wicking it away, or just moving it to the edges where I want it. And of course, any of the steps that we're doing on this Luke, obviously the skin color is going to be the same on this. Although, he's got a different skin color in the later movies because I think cameras got better. But anyway, we'll take some Ice Yellow next, and we'll do a dry brush up on that jacket once it's obviously all dried. Make sure if you're going to dry brush over speed paints that they are completely dry, or you're going to ruin your finish basically. Speed paints are smooth, and that's nice, but if you tear them, they're terrible. Next, we're going to take some Graphite Gray, and this is one of the new one step, and this is just going on his undershirt. I really like this, and I will do 2 coats of it once it's finally dry. Also all over Jedi Luke's outfit, but not his belts or boots or glove, because those are going to be darker because they're like leather and this is fabric. So same kind of colors, but different finishes, right? Next, we're going to take some Naz Drag Yellow here, and we can just put this on his hair. Yeah. But we're going to change that too, so. Then we're going to take some dark leather and some speed paint medium, and it's just going to go as a thin layer on his pants. Stay away from his boots, and stay away from these straps on his legs as well. We are going to fix this because it's not exactly what I want, but I got a plan, and that plan is Dusk Red. So next we're going to put Dusk Red over it once it's dried, and this will give us the kind of reddish brown that we're looking for that is darker. If we had just gone on with Dusk Red, it would have looked a lot lighter, and we want it to look like sort of dark reddish, space pants. Dark reddish space pants. And we just want to give a huge shout out to one of our Patreon supporters, Blaster Boy Mike. He actually sent us this Legion stuff to paint today. So thank you again, Blaster Boy Mike. And there will be more Legion coming soon, for sure. Next, we're taking the One Step Dark Blue Black. This is going on all the leather parts. So boots, belts, Jedi Luke's glove. This color is my kind of color. I really like this, and this would be great for something like Imperial uniforms, Vader. Like, I definitely like dark blue black. Next, we're taking some speed paint medium and some light tone here, and this is going to go as a wash all over his coat. So we want it to pool in the recesses, but we don't want to leave any pools on the raised areas, so just move it around. The speed paint medium is going to make it have a longer drying time and thin it out, so just move it around so you don't get those splotchy bits. And we'll take some Barbarian Flesh next, and we're going to do a highlight up on his face, which is just going to be his nose, the top of his eyebrows, the top of his chin bones, and his top of his cheekbones and his chin, and that's it. Now, you could just highlight with this color and walk away. Oh, also his knuckles. We're going to do it there too. But I was thinking, I just wanted it to pop a little bit more. So I'm going to take a little bit of a ruby skin, and I'm going to mix that into the barbarian flesh, and then I'm going to just do an extra little highlight up on all of those areas I just highlighted. So just a smaller spot on those spots I already got. Next, we're going to take some Baron Dune here, and I'm just going to do a layer up on all of his hair. So just find those strands. It's nice that AMG actually sculpted hair here. They've got some sort of issue about sculpting hair on certain miniatures that I don't really understand. But anyway, and if that's a little too stark, take some of that light tone with the speed paint medium that we used on the jacket and just wash it down with that. Next, we're going to take our warm skin shade and speed paint medium, and we are going to glaze this on all the skin that we highlighted. Make sure everything's dry, of course, and we'll just glaze that on there. And yeah, now the skin's done. Next, we're grabbing some broadsword silver. This is going on any of our metallic silver bits. You know, belt buckle, pistol, lightsaber handle, all those fun areas that have a little bit of metallic. I guess we have to guess that Luke didn't really take anything from Tatooine except for like the clothes on his back, right? Or did he pack a bag before he went to Mos Eisley? Didn't seem like there were any bags on that land speeder. So where did he get all those clothes for the celebration at the end after he destroyed the Death Star? Those are loners, right? Somebody's like, hey, you can't accept an award unless you're wearing a formal space jacket, a mustard yellow formal space jacket. This is things you gotta think about. Whose was that? Did Wedge give him that? And we're taking some moonbeam yellow here, and we're just gonna do some tiny little spots on the strip down his pant leg. Yeah, just a little bit of yellow. He borrowed Han's pants, I guess. And some grim dark shadows. So this is just going to be to shade all the metallic, but any of the metallic that we actually want to be like a black metallic, we will let the first coat dry and do a second coat. So that's mostly just on the pistol. And then grab some of that Nazdrag yellow you did for the hair, and yeah, just put that at the top of the lightsaber instead. Next, we're going to take some Ducat Blue and some Glade Shard, and instead of trying to wet blend the lightsabers, I found that this is much easier and better, and actually looks better. I just dry brush on the blue in separate layers and fade it out to the white near the blade, near the handle, sorry. And we'll do the bases, and these Skywalkers are done. So what do you guys think? Super easy way to paint up your Luke Skywalkers. I mean, it's a couple extra steps to make it look what I would consider better than just slapping on some speed paints. But I really like how they turned out, and the Luke with the jacket on, I think, is a really great sculpt. I definitely think it's better than the Jedi Luke. The Jedi Luke sculpt is not as good as that other one. I don't know. Anyway. Very cool miniatures. But let me know in the comments below what you think. Are you guys still into Legion? Are you still into watching Legion painting videos? Is this helpful? Just let me know anything. What'd you have for breakfast? And as always, we want to thank our Patreon supporters, Charming Grenade, Richie Fender, Blasted Boy Mike, Stuart Drake, and Bowties and Bugbears. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. And thanks to all of you for watching today. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff, and you guys have a great rest of your day. Go paint.